Right. Time is 4:25 in the morning. I am about to throw some clothes on, head over to... Oh, I need a piss. Right, it is 4:36, and no, it did not take me 10 minutes to have a piss. That is the beauty of video. I've sorted out all my shit. I'm on my way to the airport, so gonna check out my hotel, gonna book a grab, jump in a grab, go to the airport, get a fucking coffee, and yeah, from there jump on a plane, head to Coron, and then it's Paradise Island from there on in. So this is where it gets super beautiful. Manila city vibes, Cebu city vibes, mobile, quite cool, sort of coastal vibes. But when you've seen photos and videos and all that sort of stuff of the Philippines, I guarantee it will come from places like Coron and the surrounding islands, as well as like Palawan, places like that. So looking forward to getting over there and seeing what they are all about. But I am exhausted. I hardly slept a wink last night, in that zombie state between sleep and awakeness. So enjoy. Dunkin' Donut, Spanish latte, engaged, ready to go. Oh, I got to the thingy and it said like final call. I shit myself. I was like, why is it a final call? And yeah, it was just final call for like putting bags on. So I was like, oh, fuck for that. So yeah, got a little bit of a wait now. But here, way too early. So just got to Coron and it's like same as usual. Anywhere you go in Southeast Asia, as soon as you get to an airport, it's like fucking carnage. Always carnage. But yeah, don't get stressed out and pressured, because that's what is the tactic. Is like they just hound you and you'll sort of crumble. So yeah, don't ever succumb to it. But yeah, if you ever look behind me, it's just wild. It's the wild west. But it's always the same. Every airport is like this, and you can imagine like. To go half an hour, they charge 250, well, it's like 25 kilometers. So, and they charge 250 pesos, which is, what, like £3 to do a half an hour drive. You can understand why they're scrambling and stuff to get the business. It's crazy, like, it's, yeah, it's crazy. Coach, which is all good. A little bit of time to myself to the hotel, but I am on Coron. I'm here, made it. Gonna get to the hotel, get kind of back, freshen up, and then go for a little workout. I think good way to settle in. Go for a little workout. Just run out cash for the old driver. Yeah, go for a little workout. Get some sunshine. Early night. I've got a call with the States at like 2:30 in the morning. I'm gonna go out, train, eat early, sleep early, wake up late, and then just do some stuff for the night. That is the plan. That is the plan. Yeah, so far nice. Lots more tourists than I expect, but I guess one of those islands is gonna be that way. I preferred Bohol. Less tourism, the better for me, which is a shitty thing to say as a tourist, but it is what it is. I want to see unspoilt world, but there's not much of that left now. Can't check into hotel until 2 o'clock. Time is like 10:30, but when I got there it was like 10 o'clock. I did what any sane person would do with 2 hours of sleep. Decided that I'd go to the gym. So yeah, just done a 20-minute walk uphill to a gym called Flexi Spartan, I think it's called. So I'm gonna have a little workout, bust a gut there, and then go and get some food. Loads and loads of food. And then go check in my hotel, snooze for a bit, I think that's the plan, catch up on some Z's, and yeah, and then do a little bit of exploring when it simmers down a little bit, because it is scorcho. I mean, that does not strike me as safe. None of it does. If I'm completely honest with you, my first impressions of Coron, like I know from what I've seen in pictures and all the rest of it, the bits out at sea are all beautiful, but this bit down here is a shithole. It's an absolute shithole. Like, I'm a bit shocked really. I was expecting a paradise island, and yeah, it's a bit of a fucking dive, if I'm completely honest. Yes, so I slept earlier. I slept really well. Shit sleep, obviously. I knew I was going to fly really early, so I knew I had to get up early, so therefore that prevented me sleeping. So I was on 2 hours sleep to get to the airport, to fly for 7. It's just always the way. Like when you've got something important to do, your body goes, no, fuck you, I'm going to make this even more difficult for you, playing life on hard mode. So yeah, I've done that, and then I went to the gym, trained, and then ate some food. So I had like a Caesar salad and some gambas, like prawns, some sizzling garlic prawns. Had a nap, properly napped, came back home, dropped some clothes in to be washed, which I'm collecting tomorrow, which is cool. And then now I've come to a food gaff called Crab and Ribs. And I said to the guy, do you do crab and ribs like in the same serving? They don't do crabs and ribs in the same serving. So I was like, that's a bit shit, innit, really? It would be good if they did crab and ribs. It would make sense then, hence the name, but is what it is. So I think I'm gonna order like a massive crab, like a massive crab. Have that bad boy. Yeah, they do a butter garlic crab. I think I'm going to get that for dinner. I think that is going to be the plan. Do that and then go back and edit videos and stuff after doing a little bit of exploring, like checking out what's going on. But my opinion still stands. I think it's a bit of a shithole here. Tourism is kind of killing it a little bit. It's yeah, it's good. It's good in a lot of ways, but bad in a lot of ways. Like the focus is taking money from tourism rather than looking after the area, and you can see that. That's a bit of a, I don't know, it's not great. When you picture a paradise island, you want to come in and it'd be exactly that, and it's not. So that's slightly frustrating, but is what it is. It is what it is. This is pretty cool. Whole supply of coconuts. All the coconuts you could possibly need. Right, back in my room after a night out exploring Coron. Opinion of it slightly changed. It is different in the dark. It is different in the dark. There's a nicer atmosphere, a bit more energy, a bit more friendly, bustling. It's a distraction from the chaos and kind of like the grubbiness of it all. So yeah, the problem is still there, but it's disguised in the night. But it is a nicer feeling at night, definitely. So opinion of it, has it changed? No, I'm still a bit disappointed in it as a place, but there's a better atmosphere at night than there was during the day. A lot of the tourists, like the guides and stuff who want you to go and do the boat guides and stuff, they've all gone, so you're not being hounded as much. Everyone seems to be super busy, so you're not getting hounded as much from a tricycle perspective, and people are happier walking around rather than like getting stuck in the stifling heat. And it's easier to take a tuk-tuk or a tricycle from point A to point B. People want to cruise through the night and walk around and explore, so then there's less incline for people asking if you need a taxi and whatnot. So yeah, slightly different vibe of the evening. Nicer. I enjoyed it. I did enjoy it. I went to a place called Crab and Rib, pot away a whole crab, some shrimps, bit of calamari and a nice little salad. Been lacking on the old fibre. A lot of the food here is fried, and not as many fresh options as you could imagine here. I've found, and maybe I'm looking in the wrong places. So it's nice to have a nice bowl of salad and whatnot today. That was quite nice. And then now I'm back in my room. Room's pretty decent. So yeah, back in my room, gonna start editing some videos. Still have no internet, so the internet saga continues. There's internet in the foyer, so I can jump on the internet there, but I don't want to sit in the foyer. I want to sit in my room. But yeah, they've got an extender. The repeater doesn't work, but the internet here is not ideal. Manila, absolutely fine. Cebu, absolutely fine. But on the smaller islands, you kind of be prepared for that. If you watch this as a content creator and you think about coming here and creating content and stuff like that, just bear that in mind, that you might struggle with connectivity to be able to post stuff. Phone signal's okay, you get like LTE signal, so phone posty stuff is okay, but in terms of like doing bigger, chunkier work, a little bit more difficult, and that's caught me by surprise. And I'd imagine maybe when I get onto El Nido that will slightly change, so we will see. But for the evening, I'm gonna just settle down, get my videos edited, get those kind of banked up. Yeah, I'll get them edited, ready to go, and then I might go sit in the foyer and get them uploaded or whatever, just so they're kind of in the chamber, ready to go, sort of thing. I've got a few days ahead of me now where I banked some before, so that's quite cool. I just want to get to a point where I'm totally caught up. I just not like it's so frustrating when you set a goal and it's sort of a little bit out of your hands. If I'd slowed my schedule down, and was in a space and a place a little bit longer, then it would make it easier to do this. But because I'm transiting all the time, there's a lot of variables in that, and that's impacting me. So it is what it is. So, well, I will see you on the next one. Night night.